I was just telling Keith that I went to college in Florida and found myself in this Bible college called Florida Christian College, and was sitting in an Old Testament survey class, just breezing through the Old Testament, kind of a flyby of the Old Testament. And the professor did a really good job of pointing out all the moments in the Old Testament where Jesus shows up. All the theophanies, all the prophecies about him, all the foreshadowing. And that was the first time that I realized that Jesus was the main character of the Old Testament too. And so in the writing of these songs, there's a lot of Old Testament ones, but I needed a song that would get us from the Old Testament to the New Testament. And so so I chose as my text Matthew chapter 1. So I decided tonight, I'm with the kids here. I thought this would be a fun one to do. So this is a song called Matthew's Begats. And I have not sung it in months, so we'll see how this goes. Here we go. Abraham had Isaac. Isaac, he had Jacob. Jacob, he had Judah and his kin. Well, then Perez and Zerah came from Judah's woman Tamar. Perez, he brought Hezron up, and then came Aram, then Amminadab, then Nahshon, who was then the dad of Salmon, who with Rahab fathered Boaz. Ruth, she married Boaz, who had Obed, who had Jesse. Jesse, he had David, who we know as king. David, he had Solomon by dead Uriah's wife. Solomon, well, you all know him. He had good old Rehoboam, followed by Abijah, who had Asa. Asa had Jehoshaphat, had Joram, had Uzziah, who had Jotham, then Ahaz, then Hezekiah. Followed by Manasseh, who had Amon, who was a man, who was father of a good boy named Josiah, who grandfathered Jehoiakim, who caused the Babylonian captivity because he was a liar. Then he had Shealtiel, who begat Zerubbabel, who had Abiud, who had Eliakim. Eliakim had Azer, who had Zadok, who had Achim. Achim was the father of Eliud. Then he had Eliezer, who had Mathan, who had Jacob. Now listen very closely, I don't want to sing this twice. Jacob was the father of Joseph, the husband of Mary, the mother of Christ. That was supposed to be this cool bluegrass lick. There it is. Anyway, thank you.